What's up, guys? And today is going to be another album review, and this time it's going to be Seether's next album from 2011. Holding On to the Strings, Better Left to Fray. Now, before we start right off the bat, this is my least favorite Seether album, just because it feels a little bit too mainstream. There aren't enough heavy tracks on here, and it just feels kind of a little bit too not classified, but like, you can compare it to Nickelback Step That Up, where that's the album where they got big. This album is not where they got big, but they got big at their, but they got big when they released when they released Skimmer in 2002. But like, but that's the point. But like, this album is a little bit too mainstream because it doesn't feel like. Well, it's so Seether, but this is like kind of like they were trying to go like a little more mainstream, like less dark, like the last album, which was Finding Beauty up in Negative Spaces. Yeah, that album was kind of mainstream, yes, but it was a lot heavier than this one is. Yeah, this is. Yeah, like I said, it's my least favorite Seether album, but it's still not bad. It's still not the worst thing in the world. It's still pretty damn good album for what it is. All right, let's get straight into the track listing now. And track one for Q-Net. This album Troy from Evanescence had some influence on the guitar on this track, but the only song that he didn't like. I've heard with them was the first song was for Q. Hi guys, this is a pretty good main track. It's kind of different from the other song down here. I like the ones he was actually on, but this one he wasn't on, and I gotta say it feels it sounds great. It sounds like it's like break. You're more than I can take. Yeah, and something's kind of break. Yeah, like it is. Yeah, like. Fake, whenever he says the fake whenever it says for like fake, break, take, yeah, he has the screaming technique. Yeah, I say it sounds great. Okay, next up we have No Resolution, track 2. Now this one is another good one. Yeah, and the chorus, another good part of it where there's no resolution. Yeah, and it makes me think twice. Yeah, the yeahs in the song are also pretty good. All right, so on that one, next up we have one of my favorite songs here and now. Now this one is kind of soft, but every time I hear it, oops, sorry for that shaky camera. But like every time I hear that song, it always just makes me tear up a little bit because it's so beautiful. It's a beautiful song. It's like, hear me now, here and now, I'm calling. Yeah, the chorus is really powerful, and then like the verses of the amps, the chorus is very much into the bone. I'm haunted by these things that I still have to say. And then it says. Rep with the chorus, he actually says, the album is actually set in a song where he says, I'm tired of holding on to strings, much better left to Fray. And then he says, and I'll say, hear me now, here and now. Yeah, the chorus is just, yeah, that part, the chorus is just so potent. It's so like, it's so like powerful. Like you want to, like makes you want to listen again. Yeah, this the first half of this album is a lot better than the second half. Like songs like For Q, No Resolution, and Here and Now are all great songs. Now we have probably my favorite song off this record, which you wouldn't expect it to be this one, track 4, Country Song. Now this was a hit from this record, and it's kind of a different feel to it. Like when I first heard this song, I thought this was gonna be the style of the album was gonna take, but I was dead wrong there, bud. Yeah, this song is pretty unique. It kind of blends like the country twang, well not twang, but like the country, got like a country rock influence which I think is kind of good because I kind of that's kind of what theory did. Well, actually, theory did. Theory Diamonds did a Southern rock thing for the first record, but that's not the point. But this is kind of like a country rock crossover where I think some people don't like it because it's too like because it have a country twang. But I think it's pretty unique for this album. It may not be like Fine Again or Remedy single. Well, it may not be Fine Again, Fake It or Remedy single good, but it's still still a pretty good single. All right, next up we have Master of Disaster track 5, and this one is a pretty good one. This one is a pretty good one too. The guitar in it is fluid, and yeah, it's a pretty good way to continue on the string of the first four tracks in the album. Now we have one of us. Now I have a tougher song off this record. It was one of the singles, track 6, Tonight. Now we're halfway through. Now this one's all right. Because the chorus is just him saying, "I feel so alive tonight." It's all right for what it is, but I do prefer the first half. Like, First You, No Resolution, Here and Now, in a country song, and Master of Disaster. Those are all great tracks. Don't get wrong, there are some good songs on this half of the album, like the second half, but they're not as good as but they're not as good as the first half was. Now we have track 7, Pass Slowly. Now this is another one where he doesn't want to lose his friendship that he has. Yeah, he just said my friend, that line in the song. Where like, pass slowly, I don't want to lose you, my friend, or something like that. It's a pretty good song, but it's kind of soft. So yeah, it's not as good as some of the other cuts on this record. But it's still an alright song. Now we have one heavier song on this record, track 8, Fade Out. And now this one is kind of. This one's one of the better songs on here because it's got the hard edge to it that I like from Seether. That I like when I bring out songs like Gasoline, Remedy, Fake It. All those tracks are heavy, and they're all from their previous three records. Finding Me in English, this is Current Effect and Kimber. One less count two. I mean, there were 4 with from the 4 previous releases, but I honestly do count it's Kimber 2 because it's different from Kimber 1 by adding 16 tracks in the standard edition or 8 in the deluxe edition. So I still think Discover 2 is still an album, even though it's not really that original. But it's still an album by Seether. Alright, so sign up on that rant. Next up we've got Roses, which is another alright song on here. It's not really one of my favorites on here, but honestly, it's good for what it is. The vocals on this are good. The chorus is good. The chorus is good as well, and yeah, it's an okay song. Okay, sorry about the shaky camera again. All right, next up we have one of the better songs on here. Track 10, Down. And, this one is like really good. The chorus once again, it's like really good. It's like, why don't you have to put me down? Yeah, the chorus in the song is just really catchy. Yeah, I just really like the song. It's one of the better songs on. It's one of the better songs on this record. I gotta say. Now we have another better song on here. Song track 11, Desire for Need. Now this one is another good one because like trade Desire for Need. When he said that in the chorus. Yeah, and this is a pretty good song for what it is for what it is. Once again, it's another good song. Yeah, I could keep repeating myself. It's kind of weird, but yeah. All right, so now we have the closing track off this record, Forsaken, track 12. Now this one is a pretty good way to end off this record. It's one of the better songs on here, actually. You know, like fade out and down and Desire for Need. So this one's pretty good. This one's a pretty good. This one's a pretty good way to end off this record on a good note. All right, so that was Seether holding on the string better after Fray from 2011, and I know next time where I will probably go on to reviewing the next album. Also for this album score. Yeah, I almost forgot. This album gets a 6.5 out of 10. It's not terrible. It's not a terrible score, but it's not like my favorite album, like Harmon Effect was. But yeah, come on. Some albums, one of the albums does have to go last. Yeah. This one goes last. All right, next time when I review the next album, it's gonna be the 2014 album, which I gotta say it's probably a little bit better than this one over here. Okay, so Sophie, so you ready for that? Yeah, I might actually pre-recording or something, recording in advance, and like maybe I'll put it in the next. Maybe I'll put it in the next year or something, which I actually did with the Earshot 2 album, I think. Yeah, I think I did that with that one. So I might do it for Seether's next album or something. Or if not, then I'll just record normally on the day that I record it. On the day that I record it, it's going up. Because I'm still going to edit and put all the songs playing in the background whenever I talk about them, which is what I always do. Well, I didn't do it until I figured out how to do it, to be honest. Alright, so enough rambling on. I will see you guys in my next video, whatever that will be, whether it'll be Seether's next album, or whatever else that I could be doing. Alright, well, I will see you guys then. Goodbye. Peace.